Right, what my plan is now is I've been looking at the dials. So these bad boys just down, yeah. This one's the main beam light bulb didn't work, took it out, it was black as though. So I'm just going to go down to, I think I'll go down to Arnold's in Leicester, and they'll probably sell me one for like £2-3 which is daft for a little bulb, but it is what it is. Got a crisp wrap in there. Anyway, and then with this one, I actually had some spare lights from my YZF, which was stolen, lovely. But yeah, I had some spare bulbs from that, so I'll show you the bulbs now. The bulbs I had from that are somewhere. There we go. Just one of these little things. I think how much I pay. You can look online, I can't remember, but just put in YZF bulbs and it fits. It might be a particular type of bulb. I'm sure I had some blue ones as well, actually. Went through a phase. No, blue ones are stolen. Blue ones are stolen with the bag. But anyway, yeah. So that fits in it. It goes red, or you can get a blue one. You probably get green, blue's different colours. It looks so much better than just the plain old. It's like an off green. It looks crap. Actually, there's the bulb. That's what that's what it will look like. It's a tiny little thing. Sorry, excuse my filthy fingers. Yeah, so it looks like that. It's a tiny little thing. Nothing to it, but I thought, well, it works. So I'm going to keep that for a rainy day anyway, just in case. But yeah, she can do that. But when taking it apart, I realised that previous owner had snapped one of the plastics off. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go on fixing that. And literally, all you need to do is get like a proxy, an epoxy thing. Epoxy? I don't know what it's called. It's like a strong adhesive if you're reading it backwards, do you? Yeah, you're right. What you do, you get sort of two little tubes, and what you do when you mix them together, it gives them like a chemical reaction, which forms. It says like plastics, rubbers, stuff like that. Obviously, I wouldn't use this on an exhaust or holding, I don't know, stuff on your bike. Not too bad with plastic, so if you were to put plastic, I think it'd be quite good. I think you probably even use this if you were to get a GoPro inside your helmet and use this. But literally, all you need to do is comes like little metal parts, and there's like a tin foil. You just need to pop that, try not to get it on you. It's really sticky though, so. And then make sure you do it on a surface which you can mix things on. So I'm going to do it inside a blue glove, because why not? And obviously I only need a little dab for each one, sorry. Because, oh god, it's on me. Oh, it's on me. Oh god. Yeah, I only need a little bit because it's only a little piece of plastic. So what I'll do now is use battered old flathead. Yep, this will do. Battered old flathead, and what you do, you just need to mix it up. You really should be wearing gloves with this. I'm such a bad influence. And then you need to make sure you know where the fucking piece of plastic is. Oh, it comes with a little spade. It comes with a little spade, man. Right. Bastard, that stings. I probably shouldn't have done it on plastic. Yeah, it's melting that. Right, okay, so you get your little spade and you literally just dab it on where it's going to go, even on the part itself. God, that stinks, fucking hell. Yeah, do this highly ventilated area. It's bad. Right, okay, once you've done that, get rid of all that stringy fucking dog shit stuff. Get off. Get off. And it's on my hand. Wonderful. You literally put it in place. Try not to get on your hands again. And there we go. It takes 5 minutes to set, and it says approximately half hour to be fully set. But I'm gonna get all this shit off my hands. Yeah, there's another thing which we fixed on the TW. I'm sure I found quite a few things which previous owners had just sort of wrecked things. Trying to think of something like the whole engine case was sort of screw bolts, and every single one was rounded off. So I had to like get a bigger sort of screw bit, just one of these, and I literally just had to hammer. Well, you can see it, one of them. I literally just hammered it in each one, and then I applied a little pressure and just sort of tapped it with a hammer, and then it eventually clicked round. It took me like half a day to do that. but they were £15 off eBay, and it just makes the engine more accessible. If you don't take it apart and it hasn't faulted you, then yeah, you're fine, but mine's been making weird noises, so I thought once I've done all this, I'll take it all apart and have a look, see what I can do. Right, we'll continue doing what we're doing. Right, this is currently where we're at right now. I don't think it looks too bad. Obviously I had the bit which made it come out to sort of here, all the plastics removed, exhaust repaired, exhaust all thingied back up again, made airtight as such. I built a proper bracket for the rear light, because beforehand it was kind of a bodge. So there's that's all working now. I've still got this big plate. As you can see, it's absolutely, it's just daft. Strong light, but I mean, it's, you know, from off-roading, it's soon going to flick up. So there's that. Obviously, rear swing, black now. Much better than what it was. It was rusty and crappy looking. I used some of that the high temperature paint to paint back over some of the well, I made it up dirty now, oh dear. Paint back over some of the wear lines. I mean, I didn't have enough paint to do it all, but there was a bit here where your foot rubs. Same on this side. That's just mud, but you can see it here a bit better. There we go. That's I put a little bit more on that. Same as the exhaust, because that was all rusty. So I took that off and gave it a bit of a clean and then put it back on. So yeah, it's looking good. I found when it came to wiring under here, obviously now I've got nothing here. I am looking at getting an air filter sooner rather than later, due to the fact of if I suck up a fucking leaf, I'll soon know about it. Oh dear, now rust is flaking off that. Great start. So yeah, I found all this like old pipe I could use. So I sort of cut it to the size, cut it in half, wrapped it around it to make it a little bit more watertight. Same as everything else. If I didn't do that, then I taped it up with a bit more electric tape. So there's that. Obviously I'm going to do the seat eventually. That looks shocking. I reckon once I don't know what colour to do that. So comment a colour and if I agree with it, I'll do it. Because I can't think of anything. Not anything which will complement orange. I'm thinking of somehow wrapping the tank. You can get like a film which you put over it. It's classed as only a temporary cover. So you don't actually have to mention anything on the DVLA website. Whether that's true or not, that's just what I've heard. So I'm going to do a few more checks on that. But yeah, apart from that, everything's looking good. It's all solid. It's back together. We'll start her up. Oh yeah, I never showed you these lights actually. So once I brake, there's that. And then when it comes to indication, I know it's a bit fast and it's not very bright. So I don't really use them I use them, but I use my arms as well. But I know they wouldn't pass an MOT at all. Right, so let's start up then. I already need a kickstart. I'd love a kickstart with these. Right. And there she is. Sounding alright. Oh, and like I said earlier, I've got these Allen key bolts as well. So I think, yeah, they were 15 quid on eBay. Just type in your bike and then they would soon come up for you. Even if you order them from China, they get like a nice chromed metal. But yeah, right. That's the day done with. Doesn't even look like I've done much. Right. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. Till next time. Peace.